MLB. The show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looks to keep up the pace in the AL batting title race right after this. Taijuan Walker gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Digging in, Cavan Biggio. He will lead this one off today.
Cavan Biggio.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's a perfect 2 for 2. He's taken him deep once. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Row, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Here now the 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Popped him up. Nola moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Miguel Sano. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, You're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Right there for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out. Malik Smith the next to hit. Now the pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting first, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Kluber's ready. First pitch on the way.
Oh, that's just out.
The 1-0. Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. Gone! A solo home run for Mitch Haniger. Number 14 on the season as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Seager. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late.
Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's been swinging a very hot bat so far this year and currently finds himself in second place on the leaderboard as he strives for that batting title.
And I'm guaranteeing you he's fully aware of how many hits it's going to take for him to overtake that number 1 spot. He's got his eye on the top spot in batting average.
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
That is it. The shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Here's the first pitch to him. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. It remains 1-0. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He's hitless in the first two games of the series, 0 for 8.
Garrett Cooper.
Pitch on the way.
Whoa, that's down.
Kluber has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. At the plate, Evan White. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And despite his success with the bat this year, he's going through a really tough stretch in recent games, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take one swing for him to get right back on track.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Digging in now for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Crawford.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Kluber sets his sights. Here it comes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. After it is Acuna. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning.
Castellanos.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to short. Crawford gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next to bat for Toronto, Reese McGuire, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And while he put up tremendous numbers in the first half, his stats over the last 10 games or so have brought him back down to earth a little.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work that 1 knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it out pretty quick here.
And looking at his post-All-Star break performance, his pace has slowed down a bit, but not to the point where there's any real reason for concern just yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't be concerned about it. Anytime you're hovering in that 280 to 300 range for 10 games, you usually feel pretty good about it. The only problem is he had such a great first half, his average has actually dipped a little bit.
Here's Joe Panik as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Panik is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0.
Back now for the Mariners' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league. And when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the Mariners.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Austin Nola. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next is Speedy D. Gordon. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Castellanos will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Grounded slowly to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Takes this the other way to right. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Seattle as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cavan Biggio back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. There is Seager. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Acuna digs in now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Left field and deep. Back goes Gonzalez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. At the plate, he's really continued to look great in the second half. Over his last 10 games, hitting over 300.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mariners 2, the Jays nothing. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Fielded by Panic. And there's one away.
Now batting.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Garrett Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Evan White. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down and the inning will continue. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we show you the Mariners leaderboard, you can see right there his total currently second best on the Seattle roster. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And he puts it. And, oh, this is off the second base bag. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through.
And they get him trying to swipe a base to retire the side. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The third baseman.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Guerrero.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Nope.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 home.
Aye. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
No balls and a strike to count. Guerrero on at first, nobody out. And it's quickly 0-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. To the plate now, Reese McGuire, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the tag will come too late as he scores to make it a 3-2 game now.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. From the stretch, a little roller toward the hole. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 3, the Blue Jays 2. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line hard, but foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Austin Nova. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's Dee Gordon now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Kluber gets the sign and the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Castellanos will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're up 3-2. All set for the start of the inning, so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cavan Biggio. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gonzalez is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail 3-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now. So here's Malik Smith. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. That finds the zone, a called strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Count remains full. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Down and away, ball 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. So Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
Striding in, Travis Shaw. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Austin Adams will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Adams.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
Ready with the 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Well, I stand corrected. I still don't agree with it, though.
Two and 1, here it is. And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Good work there out of the Seattle pen. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Mariners 3, the Blue Jays 2. In now the Mariners DH, Garrett Cooper. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Evan White will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
Got a full count.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's your set of Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Chase Anderson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Chase Anderson.
So now to the plate, J.P. Crawford, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Ball 2.
Outside, 3-0 now. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Count is 3-1.
Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mariners leave 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Stepping up to the plate, Reese McGuire. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Number 10.
He's set. Here it comes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And there's ball 1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Joe Pena, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Carl Edwards Jr. enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Carl Edwards Jr.
In now, Cavan Biggio. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Ronald Acuna would be next. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. The 1-1.
Count was 2-1.
Edwards, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Miguel Sano would be next. The set and the 3-1 pitch. On a gift of a swing there, it's 3-2 now. High and deep to right center. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they take the lead 4-3.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-0, here it is. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. Breaking ball outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Yoshihisa Hirano takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 6, Yoshihisa Hirano.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
So digging in now, Lourdes Gurriel. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch hit in the air down the right field line. Haniger in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-3 Toronto. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. At the plate, Austin Nola. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second. Well, he got a lot of that ball, but nothing to show for it to start the home 8th.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, G.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Two and 0. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 3-1. Hit down the line at first. Shaw gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box, Mallex Smith. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Here it comes on 0-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Matt McGill
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Taken high and deep to right.
Looking up is Henniger.
And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. Number 13 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Still 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. A dive and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Number 10.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Next to the Blue Jays.
Digging in, Joe Panik. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And there he goes toward second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Henniger is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cavan Biggio, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna will stand in again as we take it back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. A 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Gordon is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's now 5. Bo Bichette stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Mitch Haniger will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 home.
3-0.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. From the belt, kicks and deals. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next is Seattle, the designated hitter.
Braden Bishop will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Your attention, please. Now running at second base, number 5.
Standing in, Garrett Cooper. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Giles, originally from the state of New Mexico. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Now a hard liner.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Tim Lopes will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first base, number 10, Garrett Lopes.
So now to the plate, Evan White. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Here comes the 1-0. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Seattle get their 20th home win this year. Matt Magill wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 6 runs, 9 hits. No